Well, hello again, my little believer. It's been a while, hasn't it? A full year since the cold has come back your way. Did you miss me nipping at your nose? That's me, Jack Frost. My name still sounds so beautiful when you say it. Say it again for me, won't you? Oh, do you feel that? My magic pulsing around us with your belief in me. Do you see the glow around me? It's beautiful, isn't it? I remember the first time you said my name. I've longed for this feeling again. I've longed for you. While I admit the belief of children has its strength, there's nothing more powerful than the belief of those who are said to be too old for magic. Yet here you are, seeing me and saying my name with such wonder even a year later. I haven't been able to get you out of my head since I had to leave you last year. I remember it so clearly. All right, Jack. What's the plan? You've got to have a plan. Right now, Pitch Black, the literal Boogeyman, is back and is finding his strength in the area you happen to be in. Do I call the other Guardians? By the time they come, it may be too late. So many people will be plagued by him. But can I stop him on my own without the same outcome? Think. What would the other Guardians do? I should have cleaned up the mess I made. Of course someone would check what's going on. Oh well, that's not important. I have to do something about... Wait. You're... looking right at me. You can see me? You aren't a child. How is this possible? I thought only children could believe in me. Whoa. What's this? My powers. I've never felt this way before. They feel stronger. Say my name again. Amazing. Usually people like you say my name and nothing comes from it, because there's no real belief behind it. Yes, you're right. I'm Jack Frost. The one and only nipper of noses, bringer of winter, snow and everything cold. What am I doing here? I was doing my usual duties until I ran into a bit of a problem, to put it very lightly. I needed a place to hide out and think, and next thing I knew I was going through the closest window and pacing across the floor. The problem isn't something you should worry about. I've got it handled. It's better that you don't get involved. Oh no. Pitch Black. Who's Pitch Black? You might know him as the Boogeyman. He isn't a pleasant guy to be around. He'll give you nightmares. You've heard of him. That means you believe in him. Well, in that case, it really is best that you aren't involved. If just saying my name can cause my powers to flare up like they did, I can't imagine what you saying his name and his presence will do with his powers. I don't like the thought of you saying his name in the first place. I've dealt with him once before, but that was a long time ago. I was in the process of coming up with a plan when you walked in. Get back! Well, hello, Pitch. Can't say it's a pleasure seeing you again. You leave them alone, Pitch. They aren't the one you want. It's me you want, right? You want to settle this? Then let's settle this outside. Go hide. Bring the brightest light you have with you. Don't keep yourself in complete darkness. Keep your back to a corner and shine the light in front of you, and at any sign of movement. I'll come back for you, and whatever you do, don't fall asleep. You can come out now. It's safe. There you are. Are you all right? I'm glad. I've dealt with him for now. You're so warm. As much as I don't want you to stop, I don't want you to get too cold. You don't care. All right. Don't thank me. As a guardian, it's my job to protect and bring joy. Especially to our believers. I still can't begin to understand how or why someone like you would believe in me. You must have such an imagination. Your mind must be such a beautiful place for you to still be able to see magic. You yourself must be magical. I can't imagine how much more to you there is. In your eyes alone, I can see such wonder. That would be the cue for me to leave, in order to be on time, but I don't want to. There's still so much more than I want to know about you. Not to mention, I don't know if Pitch will be back. There's no one else who can protect you like I can. It's strange. I'm always moving so fast between places. I never want to stay still, but just this once. There's something about you that I know, all right. Can't you just give me a minute? I'm sorry, if I'm off schedule, the others won't let me hear the end of it. I promise, when the cold comes back here, I'll come to you. Will you wait for me? Will you still believe in me? Promise? All right, I'll hold you to that. Did you think of me too, my little believer? Am I different? I wouldn't say different. I would say more alive. More myself than I've ever been. You're observant. My hair did get a tad darker. I suppose that's what happens when you turn dark. What do I mean by turn dark? Well, you share some of the blame for it, though of course not all of it. The Guardians held most of it. I never had the chance to explain who the Guardians are. Never had the chance to do anything, really. The Guardians are all those beings that children believe in growing up. Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy. Very real, very powerful, very strict when it comes down to it, and they have to be. Their powers come from the belief of humans who aren't the most stable of creatures. If they aren't strict with their schedule and their duties, they may weaken and soon cease to exist. After meeting you, after being practically teared away from you, it wasn't a life I wanted to live. Before you, I was fine with this life. It kept me busy. It gave me purpose. Then here you are, a magical being who I needed to spend more time with, to know more about, to protect, to give joy to. Protecting you and giving you that joy and that wonder made me feel happier, more fulfilled, more powerful than I ever have with millions of others, with strangers. You aren't a stranger. You're more, and I want you to be more. The only way I could break free from the Guardians was with a little help. I may have been a bit harsh on him before, but after you get to know him, Pitch Black isn't really a bad guy. He lets me do what I want when I want. He's like me. He knows what he wants and doesn't let anyone or anything stand in the way. He wanted to be believed in. He wanted power. I just wanted you, and now I have you. The added bonus of going dark is there's a lot more kick to it than light magic. Oh, no you don't, my little believer. You're not going anywhere. Not without me. There's so much I want to learn about you. So much I want to do with you. To do to you. When there's just one thing on your mind every second of the year, it tends to grow and fantasies begin to emerge. And now, I can play out those fantasies. I can do whatever I want. I'm free. Oh, say my name again, won't you?